One, two, 1, 2. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me make sure everything is playing correctly. So many different things to switch to. Welcome back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, I didn't even check the audio completely because I was playing a different game and audio and shit was sounding completely different. So hopefully this isn't too loud. Hopefully it's not too soft. I'm about to change this shit up. Thank you and welcome back to Edge 2 Otaku on Edge 2 Gaming. This is your place for anime, manga, and more. Those are the socials. Make sure to write those down. Go ahead and follow. Boom. We're going to take that shit off now. We're going to put this up. This logo explains everything. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do one better. I'm going to bring this up on the screen too. Bam. This is what we're talking about today. Princess Father Killer. We got the brief spoilers today. Now, it's taken me a minute to get them out today. There's been a lot of stuff that happened. And then when I was able to, I went ahead and did an hour and a half, 2 hours of Resident Evil 2 remake. If you wanted to watch that gameplay, it's not going to be on Edge 2 Gaming as usual. It is going to be on the Pod OKC. So go over there and check that. Either the Twitch or, well, the Twitch part one or part 2 is on YouTube right now, but most of the videos are on Twitch. We're fastly and newly growing, so check it out there. Let's go ahead and get to these spoilers because these are fucking amazing. This is the brief spoilers, chapter 1173, and again, like I said, this is now Edge 2 Otaku / Edge 2 Gaming. This is your place to find everything, especially weekly for One Piece. That's your Shonen Jump / Viz Media official reads on Sunday. Monday we have the brief spoilers. Tuesday we have the full spoilers, and that can be off by a day or two depending on when they release. Typically we get them either Radon from Arlon Park or Pew Piece or whoever. The Will of Marco is actually going out there and getting these for you, as well as early leaks and raw scans. Thursday is the TCB scans I do for you guys. And those are your weekly manga recaps. As for now, anime watches, we are doing everything from Yurei Shinden, Samurai Troopers, Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. What's the other one? Sins to be a Hero, Trigun Stargaze. Every day there's some new crazy shit. And I'm rewatching One Piece as a true One Piece fan. Again, for the umpteenth time. We just finished Alabasta. Nico Robin just joined the crew. Chopper just told the story of him and Doctorine and the Rumble Ball. Fucking amazing. I digress. We are here for chapter 1173, where we are now in the present after a slew of flashbacks by Oda telling King Harold's backstory, telling Davy D. Zebek's backstory, who you may know as Rox D. Zebek. Then we also got Loki's backstory, as well as all of Elbaf's backstory. And now we are here because it is war on all of Elbaf. So the title is Generation of Warriors. Zoro jumps onto the head of the giants and slashes all the Domi Reversi giants. That's fucking amazing. So he slashes all of them on the head. Dory and Brogy face off against Zoro, but they end up hitting each other, leaving Zoro and everyone else in shock. Which is, I wonder why that is. That because they are friends with Zoro and the Straw Hats, or because he slashed them on the head? We will see, because we do know that Zoro has this immense amounts of Conqueror's Haki. He has Supreme King's Haki, and if he's using Emma, he's using it all the time because Emma's drawing it out of him. But for some reason, they hit each other. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're being brought back to their senses. You never know. Brooke reveals the true name of Gunko. He calls her Princess Shuri, or Sherry, is how it sounds. She is royalty. He recognizes her features, blue hair and two-toned eyes. Brooke also calls her the father-killing princess. The man she killed was Brooke's benefactor, Onjin, the same level as Shanks was to Luffy. So Onjin, who is the benefactor of Brooks, was somebody that I guess saw Brooks from a kid and raised him up and helped Brooks follow his dream. Maybe it's another musician, but she kills him. Gunko wavers as she sees Brooke. Brooke almost manages to reach her, but Emu takes over again, never letting consciousness slip. We saw that with Harold back in Elbaf in the flashback, and now it's happened with Gunko. But Gunko snaps back to reality and prepares to attack Brooke. Gunko shouts at Brooke to run away. So just how Harold was telling him, no, chain me up, men. Same thing. Gunko does not have control of her body. Just had a fucking... And this is crazy, a wild, interesting conversation about how if a zombie apocalypse was to happen today in our time, it would be more fungal based, just like in The Last of Us. And that would be the worst kind of death because while you're being taken over, you can't control your body. So you're living out whatever impulses and urges it's making your body do. Maybe you have to taste all the shit it's eating, blood, all that shit. So this is the same thing. Gunko cannot free herself, but she is yelling for Brooke to run away, because Emu's about to use one of her attacks. Then we have Gerd and Goldberg prepare to fire a combo attack at one of the Mother MMAs that's attacking them, called Two Generals. But Rodo stops them because he wants to take part of the attack too. And we saw this because he immediately took off to get Bjorn, his brother, and then Gerd and Goldberg took off behind him to help him. So it's only right that he wants to be a part of this with his friends. So all three of them aim their attacks and they launch it. It's called the Three Generals Roaring Nation. The attack resembles Dory and Brogy's Warrior Nation attack. So they're imbuing their hockey, jettison it forward to take out this MMA. Continues at the end of the chapter, the Mother MMA falls onto Summers, who strikes it back, but it lands on the transport ship waiting for the kid hostages and destroys it, leaving Summers shocked. And Summers' reaction at the very end is he says, oh shit. So Summers knows he's fucked up Emu's plan. He's fucked up his job. Now if Shamrock is the head of the Holy Knights, he knows his ass is in trouble, as well as with Garling. So St. Summers has kind of fucked this up for us, but this is a good start to the brief spoilers. Zoro's plan is to jump on top of the giant's head, slash them. We don't know what that causes, but it causes Dory and Brogy to hit each other instead of him. Then the majority of the story is going to be Brooke and Gunko's backstory, seeing what kind of soldier Brooke used to be, because he told the Straw Hat Pirates he used to be in a military before, swordsman in a certain military for a certain nation. We get to see his Shanks, and it's cool because we all have Shanks. Frankie has Tom, which we haven't seen Frankie in forever. He might be having a memory of Tom, Pluton, and then thinking about the Atom Tree and the wood there and how to improve the Sunny. But we're going to get this backstory. We're going to see that Gunko is not a completely bad person, because we've seen her jam into Brooke's music, and then also she loves to, she's very joyous and happy when she eats food, so he loves food. So some of her personality still is there until Emu takes control. And then we have the new giant warrior pirates combo attack, not really putting Dory and Brogy to shame, but just showing the evolution. Just like there was Roger, Shanks, then Luffy, Dory and Brogy. Now there's Road, Gerd, and Goldberg. And then we get to see that the MMA that they knock back, they didn't destroy it, and Summers, in all of his arrogance and dumbass ways, hits it, and it goes onto the ship. Now he's fucked up into trouble, and what are they going to do with the kids? There's no way to transport the kids until they get a ship, which means they'll have to commandeer a giant ship, which is somewhere else on the island, which means Gunko is going to have to change directions. What I think is Brooke is severing this connection somewhat. He's not going to free Gunko. Luffy is still going to have to come in and separate Gunko from Emu, but the plan fails because there's no ship. And the next ship is on the other side of the island. And then I think this is my prediction. We don't know where Frankie is. That's fine. That's going to deal with later. We don't know where Jory Bonnie is. We just heard from Hirutin that 300 years ago, Ja Rule used to be the baddest motherfuckers on the sea. If Bonnie reverses the age, not only him, but on all the giants, like she goes Nika, and then return to your prime age, and all they have to do is think about when they were in their prime, and boom, all the giants of Elbaf kind of buff up because their hockey is going to be stronger, and then they fight back the Domi Reversi, but it seems like Zoro was kind of taking him out himself. We'll see. I want to see what happens with Sanji here. Anything else with Scopper Gaban? I want to know what happens with Robin, because if Brooke severs this bond with Gunko, does that free the other Straw Hats? And did Robin get captured by Gunko or by Saint Somers? Because if so, that means that the bond between Saint Somers has to be severed for Robin to be freed from his Thorn Fruit's ability. So there's a lot of shit going on here. These are just the brief spoilers. We will get the full spoilers coming this week. These were via Pew Piece, so just continue to check out if you're following Pew Piece on Instagram or Twitter. If not, I will have them here. We will go over the full spoilers as well as the TCB scans before the official drop on Sunday. This has been your official brief spoilers here, formally. And we're still streaming off of Edge 2 Gaming. Edge 2 Gaming is just going to be specifically video games. Edge 2 Otaku is anime and manga. Now, will anime games be on Edge 2 Gaming or on Edge 2 Otaku? Releases depend. I want to kind of keep them separate. But as you know, I have a huge library of anime video games. So once that gets decided, I will let you guys know. But go to the Discord on the Twitch page, twitch.tv/Edge2 Gaming. Click there, and you will see not only the Voice of All Things page there, but also a brief spoiler, full spoiler, and conversation pages for One Piece and Dragon Ball. There's a lot of shit going around, a lot of shit I want to talk about. So go check it out, go join, be a part of the community, and help us grow on there as well as here. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a stream and you know what I'm streaming, when I'm streaming, and why. Now, there was a lot of videos that came out yesterday. If you guys were not here for the watch parties, there was 11 episodes of KQ Hitman Reborn, the very last thing I streamed. Samurai Troopers, Sins to be a Hero, Frieren, and Trigun were all streamed as well, so you can check those videos out here on Twitch or on Kick under Edge2 Gaming. I'm Elijah 5000. Follow me everywhere. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Have a great night. I will be back with one more stream. It is Time Chamber Tuesday. Do I want to knuckle up Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Fighters, or do we want to go into some Marvel Rivals and try to level up there? Because I did make my way to 15. Finally, I can compete. I can be competitive. So maybe we change it up tonight, but I will be back in a bit. Thank you guys. Let me know what your theories and predictions are on the YouTube page. Go join now. We're starting all over again, both the Edge2 Gaming and Edge2 Otaku YouTube pages. There are 5 followers total. Go follow, go subscribe, help us build the community. Be ready for the polls every week. Be ready for the videos every week. Be ready to comment. Talk to the community, talk to me, jump in on these streams and have fun. Thank you guys so much. I'm Elijah 5000, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you can tell me where the music comes from, whether it's video game or anime, you win a special prize, and this week's prize is from Iron Village. If you are a fitness freak like I am, I have some knee sleeves for you, custom fitted anime knee sleeves from one of my favorite series. I will not tell you who it is. It is a prize, but let me know where the music is from by sending me a whisper or a DM, and I will let you know if you win, and then I'll get your address, send it to you, and you will be a part of the Iron Village fitness community as I am. Thank you guys so much. I'm Elijah 5000. Love you guys. Peace.